Hey there, it's Blaine with Seven Sons, back with another video. We've been talking about how you as a consumer can arm yourself with knowledge to find and select for the highest quality beef to feed your family, and so you're not paying more for something that doesn't matter. And when it comes to genetics and beef breeds, there is a lot of misinformation from the marketing side of the beef industry that has confused a lot of consumers. If you go to a restaurant or you walk into the grocery store, you probably have seen, labels that claim Certified Angus beef, as if it's something that's going to be a better quality eating experience for you. And of course, the price tag goes up when you see that most times. So something for you to know as a consumer, that these days here in the United States, because of all the commercialization of the breeding programs, the breeds have been so diluted and intermixed with each other that they've lost their genetic integrity and their purity. So 50 years ago, the Angus breed used to have specific traits that attributed to higher quality beef. That is no longer the case here in the US anymore. Cattle breeds have been hybridized, and producers have tried to get as much hybrid vigor from different breeds, crossing different breeds together, and all the genetic purity has been lost with the commercial breeds. One of the most saddening things about the beef industry is that the breeding has been managed in such a way that cattle no longer thrive well out in their natural environment. Cattle have been bred for feedlots. And one of the most important attributes that a cow must have out on pasture is it must have enough stomach capacity so that it can fill up on forage, and then it can go ruminate the rest of the day and begin to gain weight. But if an animal doesn't have enough stomach capacity to actually eat enough to nourish its body, it's not going to do well out on a pasture environment. And that's the unfortunate thing about the feedlot industry. They've bred cattle with small stomachs because on the feedlot, cattle don't need to have a large rumen stomach. They just need to stand there and eat high energy, high starch feeds. And so a lot of the attributes that allow cattle to thrive in their natural environment have been literally bred out of the animal. So we're looking for very specific traits. One of those is gut capacity. So when we look at an animal from the side, a beef animal, we want to make sure that it's 1/3 leg and 2/3 body. That's just a visual attribute that we look for that makes a big difference. And there's a list of about 10 different attributes that we're looking for in the animals that we raise here on our farm, and that's how we continue to perfect and better our genetic quality year after year. Again, it's less about the breed itself. It's far more about the genetic traits within a breed, and that's what we select for here at our farm, which is why you see a variety of different colored animals out here. We care about that genetic trait that allows them to thrive here on our farm, and that will ultimately allow the animals to thrive the best in this environment and produce higher quality beef for you to consume.